Your mom had questions she never asked you, not because she didn't care, but because she loved you too much to hear the wrong answer. She had rehearsed those questions 100 times, in the kitchen while cooking dinner, in the car while driving you somewhere, in the dark, long after you'd gone to sleep. The words were always there. She just never found the courage to say them out loud. And in that silence, she was quietly learning how to read people, especially you. She learned to read the pauses between your words, the way you looked down instead of forward, the way you changed the subject just a little too quickly. She became fluent in a language you didn't know you were speaking, the language of small gestures, of half smiles, of the things you almost said but swallowed instead. She never took a class in psychology. She didn't need to. She had something sharper than any theory, years of watching you, loving you, losing sleep over you. These are the 5 things she noticed but never said out loud, not because they didn't matter, but because some things a mother carries alone, quietly, so you don't have to. 1. Are you truly happy, or just telling me you are? She watched your eyes when you said, "I'm fine." She already knew. She just didn't want to push you away by pushing too hard. Because she remembered being your age, smiling at people who asked how she was doing, saying the right words, wearing the right face. She knew exactly what "I'm fine" really meant. And it broke her heart a little, every single time. 2. Is the person you're with treating you the way you deserve? She saw the small things, the way you went quiet after a phone call, the way you laughed a little less. She didn't ask, but she was reading every sign. She noticed when your name stopped lighting up your own face. She noticed when you started making yourself smaller to fit into someone else's world. She wanted to say something. She rehearsed it 100 times. But she was afraid that if she said the wrong thing, you'd pull away. And she'd lose even the small moments she still had with you. 3. Do you feel lonely, even when you're surrounded by people? This one kept her up at night. Because she knew that kind of loneliness, and she never wanted it for you. She had felt it herself. In a crowded room, in a full life, in a marriage, in a family, still somehow unreachable, still somehow unseen. And when she looked at you sometimes, she recognized that same quiet distance in your eyes. She didn't know how to reach across it, so she stayed close in the only way she knew how. She cooked your favorite meal, she left the light on. She called just to hear your voice. 4. Are you becoming who you really want to be? She watched you choose paths she didn't fully understand. She stayed silent out of respect. But she prayed quietly that you were following your own heart. There were nights she second-guessed her silence, wondered if she should have said more, steered more, held on longer. But then she'd remember. She didn't want a child who lived her dream. She wanted a child who lived theirs. Even if it scared her, even if she didn't have the words for it, even if the only thing she could offer was a door that was always open. 5. Do you know how loved you are? This is the one she was most afraid to ask. Because what if you said no? So instead, she just kept showing up and hoped you were learning how to read that too. She hoped you'd read it in the way she remembered every small thing you ever told her, in the way she worried about you in a storm, even when you were 30 years old, in the way her whole face changed when you walked into a room. She never found the perfect words, but she spent her whole life writing the answer in everything she did, and somewhere in the quiet, she hoped you felt it, even when neither of you said a word. I know you found this through shorts, and if something here stayed with you, there's more on this channel that goes deeper. Videos that help you understand the people you love, recognize what's real, and trust your own instincts. Follow Kasper Psychology, because understanding people starts with understanding yourself.